This daily market update has been brought to you by Daily Wealth Report. Trading involves risk of loss and may not be suitable for you. Past performance is no guarantee or reliable indication of future results. All advice and education content is of the nature of general information only and must not in any way be construed or relied upon as legal, financial, or personal advice.
Good morning, traders and investors. It is Friday the 29th of June and we've seen the markets in Europe and the US come back a little bit overnight ahead of the European Economic Summit announcements that will be coming out, I guess, tonight and over the weekend. So we've seen the FTSE index come down 30 points or 0.56%. We can see that that's a pullback from the previous day's upward momentum. The German DAX was also down. It came down 79 points or 1.3%. You can see that a bit more of a solid red candle there, although it had still come back off from its lows before the closing bell. And the French CAC 40 came down 11 points or 0.37%, closing at 3,051. So CAC 40 just in a very short-term range there. In the US, the markets had been down quite heavily through the session, finding some buyer momentum just through the last hour of trading. And we've seen the Dow Jones close down 24 points or 0.2% at 12,602 points there. The Nasdaq index closed down 25 points or 0.9% at 2849. We can see again a small solid red candle with a large shadow on the bottom. And the broader S&P 500 index was down 2.8 points or 0.2% at 1329. It too a small solid red candle with a large shadow on the bottom there. The VIX index was relatively steady. It didn't change all too much, just gaining back what it had lost the previous day. The VIX index itself gained 26 cents or 1.3%. We have the VXX index up here because we can't access the VIX index data, but the VXX, which is the exchange traded fund equivalent, was down slightly, barely unchanged, and remaining in a very short-term trading range, which it reflects what the VIX is doing at the same time. Closer to home on the ASX 200, we had a very mild day. We had attempted to find some traction early on, but gave that back through the later session of the day and ended up closing up 3 points at 4,046. We can see that uncertainty in the market forming a very large shadow on the top of yesterday's candle. The SPY futures are virtually unchanged. They're down 7 points, so again we still have this very short-term consolidation. Not much of a hint towards what might go on in trading activity today. We're expecting another very quiet day ahead of the European data that will come out from the summit, and we'll see how the market reacts to that. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait till Monday to see what happens there. Okay, well that's Friday the 29th of June. We're expecting a quiet day, as I say, and we'll have to see reaction of the markets heading into the new week. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us on support@dailywealthreport.com.au. Otherwise, I wish you all very happy trading.